The Shark Deck.
I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. Hey, good news! If you want to win a prize at the claw machine over there at the arcade, a video was shared on TikTok where an arcade worker shared the double tapping technique. They say it'll help you boost your chances of getting a prize. All right, how does it work? TikToker Arcade Friends said some people don't know the secret about double tapping the claw machine. They asked their followers to watch their hands as they double tap the grab button. The first tap was to lower the claw onto the pink teddy bear. The second was to close the claw around its head. This gives the claw a strong grip, keeps it from rotating too far. Might want to study up before you hit the arcade. All right, the next time a dog headbutts you, it's not being a jerky dog. It could be saving your life. Veterinary nurse Angie Shaw was turning a dog around. The pet headbutted her left breast, and it caused a lump to form, so she got it checked out. Turns out it was a fast-growing breast cancer. She had an operation to remove the tumor. It had already grown by 2 millimeters just 13 days after diagnosis. Doctors said if the dog hadn't hit Angie, it would have taken another 10 months to be detected due to its position. Her next mammogram wasn't due for about 9 months. By that time, the invasive grade 3 cancer would have been advanced too far to save her life. Angie said the lump was purely coincidental and had nothing to do with the cancer. But if the dog hadn't headbutted me, the cancer wouldn't have shown up for 9 to 10 months, by which point it would have spread. Would have been too late. This pet saved my life. She has a good attitude. She says, I don't want sympathy or special treatment as I'm living with cancer, not dying from it. I'll lose my hair, so I'll be wearing a wig. Tell me if the label's showing. Good news if you're a dolphin and you're stuck in a creek. First of all, how are you listening to a podcast? And second of all, why are you listening to a podcast? Don't you have other things to do, dolphin? You should got to get out of that creek. Well, if you're in Clearwater, Florida, you're in luck because the biologists down there at the Clearwater Marine Aquarium are pretty cool. They noticed a dolphin had been stuck in the creek. They were worried about long-term problems for the dolphins, such as isolation from other dolphins and an increased risk of harassment from jerky humans. A team of 28 biologists got into the water to form a human chain, creating a visual and sound barrier to aim the dolphin out of the creek, and off the dolphin went. Hey, good news for Barbie collectors. Bessie Coleman was a young black woman in the 1920s. Bessie became a pilot, even walked on the wings of airplanes. She's the latest hero to be honored in the Barbie doll collection, inspiring women. I took a look at this doll on the interwebs. It's a really cool design for a Barbie. Despite facing racial and gender discrimination, Bessie Coleman became the first black and Native American female aviator. She also became the first black person to earn an international pilot's license. She had to go all the way to France to get it because there were no pilot training opportunities for black women in the U.S. at this time. The Brave Bessie doll is sculpted to her likeness and dons a traditional olive green aviator suit, including a cap with her initials BC. Coleman was born in 1892, grew up poor in Atlanta, Texas. She helped her mother pick cotton to earn money, but Coleman wanted to attend college. She could only afford 1 semester, and she heard that women in France had more rights and could even fly planes. She made it her mission to become a pilot. American aviators wouldn't teach her. She studied the French language, saved up her money. At age 29, she sailed to France, enrolled in a flight school, and received her international pilot's license in 1921. She returned to the U.S. and amazed crowds with stunts that earned her the nickname Brave Bessie. Coleman's stunts included making figure-8 shapes with her plane. She walked on her craft's wings while in midair. She even shocked crowds by parachuting from the plane while a co-pilot took the controls. Sadly, she passed away in 1926 at age 34 from a plane accident. However, the designers of the new Barbie hope to raise her status as an American icon.
I'm Bud Mishkin. My podcast, Before the Cheering Started, is all about the journey to success, the early years, the obstacles overcome, bad jobs, the before the cheering started years. It's Steven Van Zandt quitting the music business and working construction. It's Bob Costas, long before a network gig, calling minor league hockey. It's Marta Kaufman and David Crane, selling ink toner over the phone before creating a cultural phenomenon, the TV show Friends. Before the Cheering Started with me, Bud Mishkin. Join us for the journey.
Hey, good news if you lost $5,000 at the McDonald's drive-thru. I've mentioned this before. Why are there so many McDonald's stories out there in the universe? I feel like I mentioned one, maybe 1 out of every 4 episodes. Well, TikTok user Dookie Doughboy was shocked to find $5,000 in his McDonald's drive-thru bag. He had ordered a sausage McMuffin, but he didn't get a McMuffin. He was given the store's bank deposit money. Wow, this dude's cool that he didn't just drive away. Instead of keeping the cash, he knew he had to return it. He initially joked with the worker at the register asking if they were laundering money, but he came back. He was greeted with hugs and relieved reactions from the staff. As a token of appreciation, McDonald's gave him $200 and free McDonald's for a month. That's it, McDonald's? Come on. I mean, free McDonald's for a month? What am I going to go, 4 times? Some on the internet have suggested McDonald's should give him more as a thank you. Yes, I agree. His sister started a GoFundMe, playfully titled, Get Dookie Doughboy Some McMoney. And that's your 5 good news stories for today. Follow the show for free on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your shows, and you have a great day.
Hello, I am Mark Francis, host of a daily podcast about the British royal family called Palace Intrigue. Did you see what Meghan Markle did in her latest documentary? Or what Prince Harry said in his new book? Well, the kings and queens and princes and princesses are ready to explode. Andrew is ready to implode. Royal sources are jumping at the bit. The in-laws just can't stop. The UK tabloids are about to burst. Americans can't get enough. The kids can't get any cuter. The press can't get any uglier. And Wills and Kate? Well, they're just wonderful. Get your daily dose of gossip and news from the world's most royal family. Follow Palace Intrigue on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you get your shows.